While it may be the Queen's Platinum Jubilee, apparently certain ministers, government ministers, do not want to offend many who are attending our schools here in the UK. But what's the reason why? And more importantly, as ever, what does it have to do with our gracious Majesty the Queen, our reigning monarch for over 70 years? Hi, good morning, Neil Sean here in the very heart of London today. Nice to have your company. This particular story caught my eye simply because, as we all know, Ukraine and Russia too are going through some terrible times, you know. People forgetting there are two sides to every story. And when you think about really how fast this escalated, we realise just how vital and, how shall I say, sort of quick to turn around war can be, you know. It's strange, isn't it? One minute it's all quiet and then suddenly next everybody's fighting for their lives, quite literally. And over here in the United Kingdom and around the world, everyone's given their wonderful support to the many people of Ukraine. But this particular incident caught my eye, and it's all to do with the fact that you find a lot of, as we often say here on the show, virtue signalling MPs, particularly from the Labour camp, let me tell you. There was a message on Twitter the other day of a Labour MP in Sheffield, which is in South Yorkshire. And there he was, once again, virtue signalling, waving for attention, basically stating that he was rushing along to the town hall to place a Ukrainian flag upon the town hall to show their solidarity in standing with Ukraine. All very noble, all very nice. But then, of course, when you reach out and contact Labour about this particular issue, they remain incredibly silent. And this is what baffles me. Why would you not be proud of your own country? One of the situations that's developing is the government here, the Conservative government, currently fronted by the Right Honourable Boris Johnson, would like to see a portrait reinstated in every school across the United Kingdom, and more importantly, a British flag flown in celebration of the Platinum Jubilee, and rightly so. But it appears that there are certain elements of the Labour Party, and prominent ones I might point out too, that simply do not want to fly the Union Jack. More importantly, the forthcoming St George's Day celebrations flag, and of course anything related to our gracious Majesty the Queen. They're basically saying that they don't wish to offend people. Let's just remind people who are living here in the United Kingdom that they're invited to live here, and like anywhere else in the world, it's always polite manners to observe the rules and, more importantly, the traditions of that particular country. But if they can't be imposed or at least agreed by the opposition government here in the United Kingdom, then what hope would a, say, head teacher have? How would he dare cross that particular governing body? And more importantly, are we then letting people just decide what they wish to do? Now, as you know, I'm a traditional royalist and I love everything about the British monarchy, but I'm not stupid. Of course, they do many good things and they do many bad things too. We don't need to go into detail. Sometimes not their doing. But more importantly, when you look at our gracious Majesty the Queen, this year above all years, wouldn't it be nice if all members of government got behind each other and basically asked every single school to celebrate and give the due respect deserved to a monarch who has reigned with us for over 70 years? It's really not that much to ask. And when you think about it, this particular MP rushing, of course, to post his picture of him wanting to raise the flag of Ukraine, how difficult would it be for him to raise the Union Jack or indeed the St George's Day flag? When I reached out to him, he simply ignored it. Of course, he's not getting the PR that way, is he? As ever, let me know what you think to this particular story in the comments below. Neil Sean in the very heart of London.